Rome can be 3 vacations in one if you plan it right. Steal these plug-and-play itineraries to see more in 2 days than most manage in 4. With exact times, secret angles, and 0 guesswork. Here is the plan. 3 concise, experience-packed routes tuned for couples, families, and solo travelers, each with precise timing, photo windows, and evening choices that feel cinematic. Topics you will get today: romantic escape for couples day by day, unforgettable family adventure day by day, and solo discovery day by day. When to go, how long, costs, routes, and entrances. Best photo times, kid-friendly pics, rooftop and river nights, smart alternatives, a bonus day trip. If you want ease, clarity, and time-rich memories, these curated routes are for you. Choose the one that fits your travel style and pace. Prefer to mix and match? Swap any evening option across itineraries. Pair the family pasta class with a Trastevere food crawl, or trade a rooftop cocktail night for an opera at Teatro della Pera di Roma. When to go? Arrive at the Spanish Steps before 10 a.m. on a weekday to have the staircase practically to yourselves. Or push for 7 a.m. to photograph Trevi Fountain in soft light before crowds. How long? Each itinerary runs 2 days and can stretch to 3 by adding a slow morning coffee in Piazza Navona, a market hour at Mercato Trionfale, or a half-day at Castel Gandolfo on the lake. The romantic escape for couples. Day 1, morning, start 9 a.m. At the Spanish Steps, climb to Trinita dei Monti for a wide shot. Then walk to Trevi Fountain and toss 1 coin to ensure a return. Skip 2 coins. Local lore says that asks for a new love. And know that city cleaning often happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around 8:00 a.m. So time photos either before or after. Continue to the Pantheon by late morning. Admire the oculus and those giant columns. Plan a quiet minute under the dome before it gets busy. Hours run roughly 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. The romantic escape for couples. Day 1 afternoon. Linger over lunch on Piazza Navona. Then roam Bernini's Fountain of the 4 Rivers and the Facade of Sant' Agnes in Agon. Photo timing. Sunset floods the square in gold and empties the background, or come early morning for near-empty frames. The romantic escape for couples. Day 1, evening. Pick your mood. A Vespa spin that stitches together the Forum edges, Circus Maximus, and the Colosseum exterior, or rooftop cocktails with a view. Do this. Book the court at Palazzo Manfredi for a front-row Colosseum view, or Terrazza Borromini for a sweeping city panorama. Arrive before Blue Hour to watch the lights flick on. The romantic escape for couples. Day 2, morning. Enter the Vatican museums with first admission and beeline to the Galleria dei Candelabri to savor the marble corridors before the flow catches up. Hunt the photogenic double helix Bramante-style staircase completed by Giuseppe Momo in 1932. Then finish in St. Peter's Basilica, where standing under the baldachin puts the scale in perspective. The romantic escape for couples. Day 2 afternoon. Walk to Ponte Sant'Angelo and descend the stairs to the left bank for the money shot. Angels leading your eye to Castel Sant'Angelo with afternoon light warming the stone. Pace note: this side path gives you reflections and fewer pedestrians, perfect for portraits. The romantic escape for couples. Day 2 evening, board a Tiber River cruise for floodlit bridges and the fortress glowing on the water, or pivot to a grand night out at Teatro della Pera di Roma for opera or ballet. Timing tip: book the late seating after dinner to let the day exhale. The family adventure. Day 1 morning. Be at the Colosseum for opening, about 8:30 a.m. And use a guided tour to skip lines and keep stories moving for kids. Photo win. The overlook opposite Appio Caf frames the amphitheater cleanly. Then walk to the Arch of Titus and set up a shot that layers the arch with the Colosseum behind it. The family adventure. Day 1 afternoon. Shift from emperors to inventions at the Leonardo da Vinci Experience. Kids love the model flying machines and hands-on displays. Entry is free for under 6. Hours run roughly 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. This break indoors resets energy and keeps the day balanced. The Family Adventure, Day 1 Evening. Climb Johnny Colo Hill for a candy-colored sunset and a gelato reward. It is the second highest hill in Rome, with big sky views. Under the radar angle, walk past the main Belvedere to the opposite side for a tree-framed shot of Michelangelo's dome at St. Peter's that feels like a movie still. The Family Adventure, Day 2 Morning. Book a kid-friendly Vatican visit that turns the Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Square into a story-led scavenger hunt. Guides who gamify the art keep everyone engaged. Keep snacks handy and promise a dome view or piazza sprint afterward as a morale boost. The Family Adventure, Day 2 Afternoon. Let kids lead at Explora, the Children's Museum of Rome. With interactive science and role-play zones, it is ideal if weather shifts. Open Tuesday to Sunday, roughly 10 a.m. to 6:45 p.m. Closed on Mondays. Build in a 30-minute plaza playtime afterward, so they finish strong. The Family Adventure, Day 2 Evening. Cook together in a pasta class. Rolling dough and cutting ribbons is tactile and memorable. Plus, you eat what you make. If grandparents are along, this is the night to bring everyone together around one long table. The Solo Discovery, Day 1 Morning. Start with a guided walking tour to map your mental grid of the city and spot places to revisit. Hearing 2,000 years of history in context speeds up your solo planning later. Use the tour to mark quiet cafes and backstreet shortcuts you will own by nightfall. The Solo Discovery, Day 1 Afternoon. Go underground for texture and surprise. Choose St. Clement's Basilica to descend 14 meters into a layered world of pagan temple. Early church and frescoes. Hours typically 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Closed Sundays, or opt for the Capuchin Crypt. The Bone Chapel, open about 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., where a guide deepens the meaning behind the artful arrangement of 3,700 monks' remains. The Solo Discovery, Day 1 Evening. Cross the river into Trastevere, 4 cobbled lanes, street music, and a food tour that pairs Prosecco with Roman comfort plates. Solo Tip: food tours double as a friend generator. Ask your guide for late-night trattoria picks and a safe walking route home. The Solo Discovery, Day 2 Morning. Visit the Hendrik Christian Andersen Museum, a free gem in a neo-Renaissance villa filled with ideal city sculptures. It is closed Mondays, so plan for Tuesday onward. If your day is a Sunday, layer in the Porta Portese market in Trastevere for antiques, vinyl, and pre-loved fashion that tells stories. The Solo Discovery, Day 2 Afternoon. Climb Johnny Colo again for different light and different mood. Then head to Mercato, Trionafel. Open roughly Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. To graze through cheeses, porchetta, and seasonal fruit. Traveler move, buy picnic supplies and claim a bench near the river for an easy late lunch. The Solo Discovery, Day to Evening, if visiting June through September. Wander to Isola Tiberina for the International Film and Culture Festival. Open-air cinema, market stalls, and river breeze make it the ultimate soft landing to end a day. Off-season swap. Book a neighborhood cinema or a jazz set in Testaccio. Routes and entrances for Trevi to Pantheon. Walk via Via del Marat, then cut onto Via del Seminario to enter Pantheon Square with a reveal that pops on camera. For Vatican to Ponte Sant'Angelo, exit toward Via della Conciliazione. Then angle toward the river and take the stairs down to the left bank to keep crowds out of frame. Costs. Plan for museum entries, guides, and a splurge evening, but save with free moments. Piazza Navona at sunset. Doorstep churches with masterworks and that Andersen Museum. Transit. Rome is walkable in clusters. Use short taxi hops to connect distant clusters, like the Vatican to Trastevere at night for comfort and time savings. Best photo times. Trevi at 7 a.m. Piazza Navona at golden hour. Colosseum exterior right at opening or in blue hour when lights glow. Crowd strategy. Guided entries at the Colosseum and the Vatican cut stress and raise signal. Book those first, then wrap the rest of your days around them. Smart alternatives. If the weather turns, swap a rooftop for the court's indoor adjacent lounge view or pivot to a Tiber cruise with covered seating. If kids get restless, trade a forum stroll for Explora or a gelato tasting flight. For a change of pace outside Rome, take a day trip to Castel Gandolfo on Lake Albano, the PayPal summer town, where a lakeside lunch resets your energy before you glide back into the city at dusk. Final note, your Rome is yours to tune. Pick one itinerary and run it clean, or blend favorites. Couples can steal the pasta class. Families can grab the rooftop view. Solos can take the Vespa thrill. Start early. Plan your sunset. Say yes to one unplanned hour each day, and Rome will meet you halfway.